Hello. How are you? I'm doing a heck of a lot better than I was for most of the day. Much, much better. We'll get to story time in a short. Just getting all my ducks lined up in a row here. Doing all my tagging. And by the way, everybody, for those who watch as well, if you want me to tag your name at the start of the video, I'll do that for you. Because these three people have been super supportive, especially of recently, of me going through some life stuff. Anyways, oh yeah, would help if I don't cover my buttons with my phone. All right, here we go. Hi, as I'm knocking things everywhere, as usual. Anyway, I'm always a chaotic one. So here we go. I'm just getting set up here a little better. Just gonna stick my mouse somewhere. So yes, I have a drink here. I got tea. I got tea over here, water here, because it's like I'm super freaking thirsty. I'm like, I need a drink. I need more than a drink, but anyway. And yeah. So the story time is, let me find a place to put this, is most of the day, holy crap, a migraine. It's now tonight, it's starting to let off. It's like, oh, finally. Yeah, so it's been a rough day. It was one of those days where I probably should have called in sick. Like, it was like, whoa, this is nasty. Anyway, so it is what it is. And then tonight, I'm just a bit of a funk. So it's kind of, I don't know if amused is the right word, but on my other YouTube channel, This Kitty Does Life, I got a video that's doing pretty good again. And of course, I did it I was at work the other day on my lunch break, and I guess my teeth were looking like super, super yellow. So it's like, of course, I'm getting all the teeth comments again. It's like, whatever. Which, to me, it's like, yeah, it is a problem I do have in my life. I am working on. By the way, I haven't even opened up the Stampin' Up box yet, by the way. Doing it now. So it's something that I'm working on. It's a combination of so many things. It's it's the foods and drinks I consume. It's also my brushing habits, which is not very good very well, and habituals and all that. And it's just stuff I'm working on. Plus, there's also the financial aspect of those who know how much it costs to go to a dentist, and then with me, in my case, because I'm in need of help with it, with the issues I have in my mouth. Also, I really need a lot more money because I have a whole whack of cavities to fix and all and that. Anyway. Yeah. So as for like my own impact of it, yes, it is something that I'm more coming to terms with as I get older. I'm just gonna throw it into a cubbyhole somewhere. So this is something that I know I need to work on. So here is the kit. I've got a total of 3. There's 2 more in the box. I'm not gonna show you the whole box because you don't need to see the rest of it. We'll just need to see the important one. So this is something that I'm working towards trying to fix my life because. Combination of, hey, I know this as I do my videos. It's like, yeah, I probably look like crap, but whatever. But it's also in a way of what I find really interesting was I was able to twist this my mind a bit tonight on. What's fascinating is, yeah, it bothers me that I have this problem, but I'm fascinated by how much it bothers other people. It's like, whoa, they got problems. It's like, hey, even me, if I see a video online or I see something or a picture, I'd be like, ugh. If I don't like it, I don't go totally ripping into the person about it. Depending on what the content is, I may or may not discuss it on my own channel, but there's a certain level of, so what? If that's that person's choice in their life. Because this also ties into recently, I'm listening to the Let Them Theory not podcast, it's an audiobook. I forget her name, the one who wrote this version of the story. And it's about, letting go of things. It's about, okay, so if I'm upset about what someone else did, it's about let me phrase this a little better, because now I'm going to get all story time tonight. It's like, okay, I'll use a prime example. I lost a friend recently due to some disagreement. It is what it is. And I could let it bother me. I could. Or I'd be like, let them, they want to be upset of me. Okay, whatever. I'll go back to what I'm doing. So it's that type of psychology. It's a way of letting things not impact my day-to-day life and not letting it tear me down. And then the other half of the theory is to let me, which I haven't quite figured that out yet. So when I look at these comments on my YouTube and that about my teeth, it's like, yeah, whatever. Like, because the one chapter in the audiobook addressed, there's certain things in our life we cannot fix. And although in my situation with my teeth, it's in half and half. There are factors that is harder for me than other people, but there's also things I can't work on. So it's like accepting what I cannot work on and make a plan for what I can work on. So it's really interesting. Anyway, that's not babble for a moment. So Daisy Daydream, March 2025. Beautiful box. Oh, there's a bonus stamp set. Oh, I love Lost Lagoon ink. It's one of my favorite colors. Anyway, so ooh, we got some nicey stuffs here. I also have the dies that coordinates with this too. So this box is gonna be a pain, but whatever. All right. Yeah, I'm chaos tonight, but that's how I am. Oh, a nice happy birthday. I could use another happy birthday. The honeycomb thing's gonna be cool. Really nice floral. Oh, a cute little hello. More honeycomb. Pieces of a bee. Oh, that's super cool. Thank you for always being there for me. Oh, that's very sentimental. That's actually a good one. Wishing you brighter days ahead. That's a good one. Enjoy your special day. Thank you. And sweetest birthday wishes. And there's pieces of a bee again. So, oh, that's actually really, really cute. So, let's keep the stamps over here. We got Lost Lagoon. I love Lost Lagoon. I even have the ink refill for it. That's one of my favorite colors. I'll have to pull out my Lost Lagoon at some point. I think I already have one. Whoops, I just ripped my tissue paper. Oh well. Okay, so it occurred to me because I rearranged my art room, I don't have a good place to put the box. I'm gonna have to work on my organization in here. That's okay. Yep, I'll just work with this tonight. Just gonna put my knife aside. So here we go. Because I have a habit of super cluttering. So that's another thing. It's like I accept that, hey, I'm pretty dysfunctional in the art room, but work on what I can. So again, the whole, making progress for myself. Uh-oh, I see pretty envelopes. You know what I'm gonna do about those, eh? All right. So here we go. Here's the kit. What's my plan tonight? I don't even know. I don't know. Oh, I'm just gonna wing it. So I gotta dive in. You know what? I started doing a new thing more recently of not super diving into the kit until next month because I'm attempting to run introductory paper pumpkin classes. But I also acknowledge I gotta have to actually whirl into the kit at least once, minimally once, to be able to work out what I like and don't like about it, which helps inspire me to come up with something. So yes, I'm letting me, let me dive into this beautiful kit tonight. I have to find my Lost Lagoon. I'll look for it in a bit. So we got some stuffs here. I don't know what we have here yet. Of course, I'm fighting to open the packaging. Of course I am. Anyway, so. But yeah, I just felt, the whole teeth thing was on my mind. Just like, yeah, here we go again. The usual comments. Alright, so, we've got some different stuff happening. So we got the glue dots, as usual. And we've got strips for dimensionals. And we got mini dimensionals. Okay, so we got three types of adhesives, technically. Alright. Okay, me and my envelopes. I know. Problem is, it's the corner, so it makes it a little harder. Yeah. I'm gonna have to figure that out. Oh, they're all different! Oh, shoot. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that's the best one. Okay. Oh, it's even blue inside. Even better. Alright, well, we'll come back to that another day. Yeah, loves. Alright, so let's look at the card bases. Super pretty. Oh, we got some vellum. We got nice blue, which is super nice. And I'm going to be chopping the card bases. It's me. Ooh, these are embossed. Ooh. Hold on, hold on. Oh, wouldn't that be cool with that embossed? Oh, I might, you know, say some choice words right now. Yeah. I might swear in a good way because, oh my god. Okay, okay, it's embossed. Oh, gee. Okay, I'm getting excited. Okay, okay, kitty cat. Okay, just that embossed. Okay, and then another card base. Okay, well, what time is it? Quarter to 10. Okay, kitty, I cannot do this all night. Okay, those are nice. Ooh, 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 these are nice circles. Those are nice. Okay, well, we got a really nice kit here. Oh, and then we got the phrases, tags, thingies, and they are outlined with like a little bit of almost goldish to it, or maybe not gold, but whatever. All right, so I'm gonna throw that aside. And then we've got, you know, what the pages of what the stamps are. Oh, they even named them. So we got Daisy, Daydream, and Happiest Hive. Okay, well that's cool. All right. And of course, I have the dies to do some of the bees and stuff. And that. All right, so let's see. Am I all alone here? I think so. That's okay. So, oh my. Da 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 da. All right, I'm just looking at what we got here. Okay, I don't know how far I'm gonna get into, but I'm gonna find my lost lagoon. Let's do that now. So I gotta temporarily move things around the table. Because again, I'm total chaos in this room. But we already know that. Control chaos. Alright, I gotta move a few things as I take out the rest of the stuff. Yeah, I gotta be careful. I have an appointment written on there. I gotta be careful I don't show you guys what I'm gonna do on a certain date in April. It's not my appointment, actually, it's someone else's. But yeah, it's something I'm going to do, but you know, I'm the chauffeur for that day, so. Alright. Because I have buried away my paper pumpkin box of inks. So there's Lost Lagoon, there she is. So I like to use the open one versus open second one. So that's just my preference. Alright, just putting that back gently. Oh, I got an email apparently. It's Pokemon Go email if you care. Alright, put that back. Oh. Oh, good. Alright. Good thing I'm tired, even though I did take a nap when I came home from work. I tried to take a nap, and of course my mother called, and she felt bad about calling me. I'm like, I've got a migraine. Like, I need to get some rest here. Like, fine, I'll chat with you, but like, you get some rest. She's obsessed about fires. If you want to know the story on that, message me. About why she's obsessed about fires. Alright, so there's my Lost Lagoons. There we go. So that's the newer one. I'll just put that off to the side. That's the older one. Alright. Oh. Oh. Alright. Sorry. Now I got yawns. So, step 1 is stamp on the card base, but no, that's step 2 for me. Step 0 really is cut the card base, because that's what I do. I'm chaotic that way. I gotta cut it. Because I just do. I gotta like stretch the kits. It's become part of my signature. Sometimes they turn out really well. Other times it's, you know, it's fun. Gives me a chance to play with ideas. Gives me a chance to play with some of these papers. Because I'm starting to get a good collection here. Although, really, I feel like I need more. Can't afford more right now. The new catalog preview and new online exclusives for May. I looked at the exclusives this afternoon. And yeah, there's some nice stuffs in there that of interest. If I'm gonna get it, I have no idea. That requires make more money. Which is not happening at the moment. So I just got some white card base here. Because I use a lot of white. Oh. Okay. It's the yawning drinking game. Alright, because I yawned more than once, I'll just start now. And then because today was migraine day, I actually drank a lot of water. So yay me. Maybe not for the best of reasons, but yeah. Alright. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna stamp. Oh, stamp that now. Alright, bringing my block. Bringing the instructions. So it wants me to do the phrase that pays. Forget where I heard that phrase a long time ago. I know it was a radio station. You know, one of those radio station hook things. The phrase that pays. I don't even remember what the phrase was, but yeah. Alright, enjoy your special day. Let's enjoy your special day. I actually remember some of the old memory. Because I knew a guy who put it on his voicemail machine. The phrase that pays. And please leave a message. Not the phrase, not the phrase itself, but like the radio station hook that they're trying to get people to do. That was pretty funny. How many people still listen to radio? That's a good question. Okay, I know I'm slightly off camera. I'm down here. I think it was that one. If not, oh well. Because I realized there's different sizes. And if you ever notice, they actually include extra tags. If you ever noticed that, guys? When it comes to Paper Pumpkin, hence why I do my alternate cards. Oh. Anyway. Yeah, I'm ready for a nap. Alright, so then the next stamp, it wants the small honeycomb stamp to put onto the card base. Alright. I because they're new stamps, I give it a bit of a rub. I have a yawn. Okay, do I have 2 yawns? Probably. There, 3 gulps. I'll have to go pee at the end of this video. I don't mind water. I just don't like I go to the bathroom after. Kind of makes sense though. When you're putting so much fluids into you, of course it's gonna want to come out. Alright, there's one honeycomb. I love this color. I seriously do. When this color came out, I don't remember when it did, but it was like, oh my god, I love this color. I'm not big on these colors, but this one. Like, I bought the cardstock, I've got the ink refill. Like, I've used I actually still have a good bit of cardstock left, but no, like, this has been one that I've absolutely loved. This color. And I'm just roughly following what it's got on the picture. I know I got the picture off camera, but just kind of working with it. But it's a great freaking color. Anyway, yeah, my wish list is getting bigger. Yeah, I'm not big on bees, but this is cute. Okay, so, and then that's all the stamping for this card. Just cleaning my spongy sponge. Oh. Oh, good. Yep. Hope I sleep good tonight. I probably will. So I have decaf tea here as well, which did I yawn twice? I probably did. Water. Oops, I bumped my laptop. Are we still on? Yeah, we are. Okay. Oh, I twisted my knee in my sleep last night. I'm on a roll lately for having problems. Alright, I'm going to flip that over. I'm going to find my Seal Plus, because it's my preferred adhesive for this method right now. And I just put a little bit in each corner and then in the middle. And then bring my card base, try to line it up decent. It's okay if it's imperfect. I don't care. I don't mind. There we go. So the next step is it wants to freeze on with the glue dots, but I'm just going to use my Seal Plus because it's a lot easier. And that goes on the center. Yeah. Yeah, I've got a little bit of a kink in my look of the camera tonight. Alright, helps if I get right side up too. I don't mind if it covers up some of the honeycomb. Because it's getting the hang of, like, where's it supposed to go? I don't really know. Alright, that looks... Oh, I gotta pull it up to me. No, that does not look good. Okay, let me try this again. I am definitely on a roll tonight. I'm just gonna borrow the grid underneath. Not it's gonna really help me, but it might help a little. Alright. So then I gotta punch out some stuffs. Alright, let me looky-loo. So according to this, I'm doing a bumblebee. Bumblebee. I think that's the bee. It's gonna have to be the bee. And then looks like 2 of the nice floral pieces by the looks of it. I'm just being super gentle because I don't want to break this stuff. Because I've been known to, I'll be, oh yeah, I'm good, I'm not going to break it, and then rip. So, super gentle. Alrighty. Then the second one, because I think I need both of them, I think. I could be wrong. Look, appears my feed is off. I can't see comments. Oh well. So if they're, oh hi Elaine, now I can see your comics. I'm like, the one screen isn't showing me anything. Alrighty, so it's the new paper pumpkin kit to let you know what I'm doing. I'm just looking through supplies here and what I need to make this cutesy card. And it looks like I need 2 of these. Ooh, ooh, these are shiny. Well, that's cool. So it doesn't really indicate how to glue these on, but that's okay. Actually, no. Oh, I see how these glue on. Okay, it shows in the picture very... It's hard to see, but it does indicate. I will explain shortly when I get there. So I'm just going to pop out 2 of these. Okay, so... Put the honeycomb pieces up in a way. My bee. So I'm just going to move it off to the side for a sec, because I got to concentrate. So flip these over. So I'm just going to do it in kind of what it's showing in the picture. Da-da-da-da. So then, oh, I have an extra piece out here for some reason that I don't need right now. Let's put you back. Wasn't trying to pop out more pieces, but it happens. Alright, alright, so according to the picture, we're using dimensionals. I'm going to use my my dimensionals. Oh, now I got tickle in my throat. So it's showing like 2 dimensionals on that section. It's showing technically the little ones, but I'm just going to use the big ones because I like the bigger ones. And then 1 on that guy. Give me a sec. Let my eyes see. Okay. So then it shows 2 on this one. Okay, and then it's pretty much the same thing on the bottom. So 2 on here. And then 1 on there. And then 2 on there. On weirdly dimensionals. So it's you guys are not going to see it on here, but You have to like really know how to read almost like a key of directions, but it does indicate 2, 1. There's 2 at the honeycomb, and then 2 at the honeycomb, 1, and then 2. So, but either way, do what you like, whatever works for you. So I'm gonna peel off the white caps on these guys. Alrighty, so then I'm going to grab the honeycomb. Now, there's the gold side and there's the white side. So ideally, you're putting the white side, no, gold onto the adhesive part. That way, we're currently looking at just the white side. So like so, onto the 2 dimensionals. And then same on the bottom. Just onto the dimensionals. There we go. So this to kind of hold it up. That way you guys can see. Because this is actually interesting. So see all the dimensionals plus the honeycomb stuck on it. That way when you flip it over, you can always adjust where you want to put it. Because I think I'm going to do that. Because I want it to show more. Let me try that. So I don't like how they're so hidden. I would personally, and actually the color's coming off from the adhesive, but that's okay. I would personally really try to stick it out. There we go. So that's where I like doing, actually sitting down and crafting with this so I can see how I want to tweak it, which is good right now. Because I didn't think of it until now. Let me tweak it some more. There we go. I want the honeycomb showing. Okay, so then bring back my card base. And then these are kind of going to go around my sentiment. Like so. Maybe not super crooked, but that's okay. I'm going to grab this other one too. And then same thing. There we go. That way we see the honeycomb. Because I don't want it too hidden. And of course, because I stamped underneath it, you can't really see it. And that's okay. I'm going to go back in and stamp a little bit to fill it in. Because picture doesn't always help to see where I want to put it. Because I want the honeycomb to come through the stamping portion. So that's where I like to kind of modify as we go. Just kind of, that way it helps complete it a little better. So my word, yeah, it helps to kind of put in the middle. I put it lower originally, so. There we go. Just to kind of fill it in. And then, I'm not done. This is where more is more. This is where I probably should not do more, but it's me. Alright, I'm just going to put a little bit of hints off. It just needs more, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'd say super decorate if you can. There we go. I'm happier with that. I just wanted more honeycomb. Alrighty. So, any votes? Shall I do... Oh, I gotta put the B on there. But shall I do the second card? Yay or nay? So the B just goes on with a glue dot, but in my case, I'm just going to use the seal. I could use a dimensional, actually. I'm going to use a dimensional. I think that'll be cute. Why not? There. I put them somewhere else. But there we go. So, votes for the second card. Yay or nay? I'm going to take a drink. I'm going to have a sip of tea. Yeah, that tea is not working for me tonight. Because I've been substituting the coffee mate for something else. For the no name brand. Sometimes I get it right. Sometimes it's like, oh, this time it's, yeah, not great. So I pick and choose when I'm going to use the coffee mate. And yeah, it's not tasting good tonight. Alright. What time is it? I'm going to keep going. I'm making the executive decision. Maybe. Yeah, that tea. Well, it's not working for me. That's okay. Alright. So, time to do a little more crafting. And then I'll call it a night. Or at least get started on the next card. So bring in the phrases, and it wants a really good phrase. The thank you for always being there for me. That's a great phrase. That one can be so good for so many things, but yes, that's a good one. Alrighty. And then Lost Lagoon. Such a great freaking color. Okay, yeah, comments are not coming in on my phone. Alrighty, so I will catch up on all that later. I don't know what's happening. Facebook and everything, and maybe my phone's dying. I don't know. That's okay. Hi. We're talking to each other in time lapse. Alright, I'll definitely catch up after. So sorry guys, I can't see the comments. It's not even on my computer, it's not even on my phone. Oh well. Facebook's being funny. And then because Facebook is doing the whole, you know, they're gonna like delete photos. They're gonna delete the videos, and I keep getting notifications on which videos are gonna be deleted. I'm like, whatever. I have copies anyway. So let that sit for a moment. Wish my tea was better though. Yeah, I'll drink a little bit of it, and then gotta pour it out. That's what happens when I buy different coffee whitener. Hey, my partner warned me, and I'm like, I know, but it was just one of these because I like Coffee Mate, but I don't drink it as religiously as he does. So it was like, I'm gonna try different, and it's like, yeah, it's not working for me. All right, so we're doing the yellow card base, which really I can chop it. So here we go with the chopping thing again, and I'm gonna need a white card base anyway. So. And I have Buddy under me. Hi, Boo Boo. He's a good boy. Let me double check that is the right card base. Yeah, that is the right one. Okay. Because there's another one that's yellowy. I want to make sure I was looking at the right one. Alright, so chopped it is. And I'm going to need a white because I don't have white out right now. I got like gray, but no, I don't want gray. But yeah, so on my computer screen up there, it is indicating there's like, I have some viewers and there's a number of comments, but my phone's just not bringing it up to speed, but that's okay. I'll catch up after. Ooh, I twisted my knee in my sleep last night and it's killing me. Yeah, I'm on a roll lately of all these problems. It's not good lately. That's okay. Okay, so I'm just trying to get that over. Fold this. But yeah, this is a really nice kit. And the bonus stats, I'm really loving this honeycomb where you'll see the piece shortly that I just fell in love with. That's where when I opened to this page, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to make this card because I fell in love with one of the pieces that they're showing on here. Actually, a couple of pieces I love. I think this is my favorite one of all from this kit. As a reminder, I will catch up on comments after, because I can't see any. Thank you, Facebook. Alright, so I glued that on. Okay, so then I gotta find a few things. It wants one of these beautiful circles. I love these circles. Like, it's just, there's something like earthly dreamy about it. I don't know if that's the right words, but I'm really liking them. And then I need, now this is the star for me. This is embossed. Like, oh my god. Like, I just love that piece. So according to this, I believe this pops out. That would make sense, wouldn't it? And I have a circle I can use for something later. So this goes on with dimensionals. They actually gave strips. I'm just going to use my dimensionals. And I believe this kind of goes in the center, which is really, really pretty. Super, super pretty. This is my favorite card. And there's more comments. Yes, it's all good. I will catch up later because it's telling me there's more comments, but I can't see them. So I'm just going to use, I'm going to use my dimensionals. Hey, why not? There we go. Ooh. So there, that's punched out. I got my orientation correct for portrait. Hey, I've done it where I've assembled a card and it was like upside down. I'm like, oops, that was silly. Alright, so then the circle goes in with just adhesive. I'm just kind of matching up to how they have it in the picture. But isn't that pretty so far? Okay, so then we need we need some stuffs. So we're gonna need a bumblebee. And things. And friends. And I gotta figure out where some things went. I got like pieces scattered. Alright, I'll figure it out. So one of the flower pieces kind of went somewhere. Oh, there she is. So it wants a bumblebee. Oh, vellum we're going to use in this too. Oh, that's nice. And then this flower, we're going to gently pop it out. I got to find the vellum. I remember seeing it earlier. Okay, there we go. So we've got those. Now, vellum, where are you? Just gotta dig for a moment. Find the vellum. There she is. Some nice vellum pieces. Or vellum-ish, anyway. Alrighty. So the sequence, I'm just looking at the picture. So it's indicating with my little flower friend here. I'm going to flip it over and follow along. So dimensional on the flower head. That makes sense. Dimensional on the little one, which actually I need to chop my dimensional. Because that is a little big. Because they included the small ones, but I like to use mine anyway. Because I already have them out in play. There, that's pretty good. And then it wants a glue dot in that piece. I'm going to put probably a glue dot on the other. Because it's going to need it. And I have some glue dots out here from a past kit. Glue dots. Which, I don't know why they call it glue. Because it's adhesive. But whatever, you know. I'm going to grab my little pokey stick. These might be a little big, but that's okay. So I'm going to put one on there. Whoa. Oh, suddenly. Evelyn just messaged me, and because my phone's up against something, it's like, whoa, that's a little vibraty. There we go. So we got some glue dots happening. Okay, I'm gonna put that back. And I'm gonna peel off the little white caps and everything. Gonna be super gentle with this. And then flip over, and then more or less. There we go. Super pretty. Now our bumblebee. Yeah, I'll just use adhesive for this little bumblebee. And our bumblebee's up there. And then we got the vellum and all that. So the vellum goes on with adhesive, and then the phrase goes on with dimensionals. Okay, so then I'm just gonna already, on the top part of the vellum, put some adhesive, because it's gonna be covered up by, you know, the phrase that pays. Although personally, I don't like the way it covers it up. I'm gonna move it, because I want to see that. Alright, and then dimensionals on that guy, and then we're good. So, it's fun to be able to modify. Now, he's on crooked, the vellum. Let me fix it, if I can. I might not be able to. Yeah, she's on there good. Okay, whatever. I'll roll with it. I had to move it. I didn't like the way it was in the picture. I'll show you the picture in a moment. So, there we go. I substituted, okay? So, there's difference. I don't want to hide that. I don't like how they hide some of the features on these things. Anyway, so there we go. Yeah, I might do something different with it. I don't really know. It was just, enough to get going. So that's it for tonight. I'm going to bounce off because, yeah. I'd like to make the third card, but not tonight. I gotta get my butt to bed and, you know, get rid of my crappy tea that isn't working for me. I tried. Anyway, but super cute cards. Feel free to let me know in the comments, and I'll catch up after which one you like the best. And if you like these kits, let me know. Because now it's easier, it's mostly easier than ever to order on the Stampin' Up! Website versus a separate website entirely. So they're really, really cute and good. And what's another feature is, even though you may have missed out on this kit, any subscribers who are current can order past kits. I don't know if this one's going to come up available. Some different rumors of, oh my god, it might sell out. I don't know, but we'll see. For example, 2 stamp sets and 1 ink in this one. Alright, with that, everyone, I'm going. Have a great night. Bye for now.